You're listening to Unspoken Chats, a podcast where we share stories and different topics that often go unspoken. Let's chat.
Welcome back.
Hello.
How are you all?
It's episode 10.
Little milestone for us.
I know, I can't believe we made it.
This far, at least.
Hi, Pharaoh.
Hi, puppy. You happy? It's 10 episodes.
Pharaoh's so happy.
He's a bit of a dog, though.
He actually loves these couches. He comes in regularly and sleeps on them.
Yeah, for those listening and not watching, Farah's just come into the room. Just checking up, seeing what we're up to.
Yep.
Yeah, so
we've been thinking maybe we'll do monthly updates on how we're going.
on us, yeah, on our stories or whatever.
Yeah. And also, we are so open. Our DMs are open. So if you do want to come on, please let us know. This will only continue, you know.
And thanks to those that actually have come forward as well. It's like,
Yeah.
it's good to know that it's getting to people.
Yeah.
And some of their stuff is like inspiring for us or
100%, yeah. And the feedback we get after we, release an episode with a guest, it's always really great feedback, like especially with your one with Anthony. The mental health stuff in males is just not spoken about enough.
yeah, it's massive.
And I feel like especially in the footy industry, like it doesn't really get spoken about.
I think, yeah, well, traditionally, no, but
It's gotten better.
Yeah, it's starting to become a thing.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
Like teammates checking in on each other and stuff.
Yeah, well, I guess it's that too, but it's more like, I guess, as a whole, it's pushed organisationally, if that makes sense, like that.
Yeah, that's really good.
It's becoming a focal point from the top, like
Yeah.
from the big leagues, and then I guess that's slowly filtering down.
I know for education, it's been like huge, the mental health aspect, but I think COVID had a really big impact.
Yeah.
Like you're seeing a lot of youth going through struggles from the effects of the pandemic.
It's a lot of readjusting.
Yeah. Talking about readjusting, I feel like we've had to readjust with our family.
Yeah. The new member?
We have a new family member.
We do.
His name is Raphael. He's my beautiful nephew. My sister delivered and I couldn't be happier for Nadi and Anthony. He's the most precious boy ever, apart from Leon.
And me.
And you, of course. He's just so cute. When I first saw him, I saw Leon because me and my sister, we create very hairy babies. He's got a full head of hair and so did Leon. And, we're sisters, so we obviously got the same vibe.
I don't know. I still don't see it.
You don't see Leon in him?
No.
Is it just the hair?
It's just a baby with hair. Like dark.
He's so cute though.
He's a very cute baby.
Yeah. I haven't seen him for the last 2 or 3 days because I've got a little bit of a cough and I'm very OCD. Like if I'm not feeling 100%, I'm not putting him in arm's length or whatever. Is it arm's length?
I don't know.
Arm's way? What's the thing when you're
Arm's way?
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to put him in.
I'm not going to risk the biscuit.
Yes, thank you. And Nadi's been sending me pictures and I'm just like, oh my gosh, he's grown so much in 3 days. He's so cute. Obviously, it's really challenging for me and you. There's no doubt about it. Like it is what it is. It's really, really hard to see like a newborn very close to us in the family. But so it's like two different things, right? When I'm with Raf, and I also call him Tutti because he's so cute. When I'm with him, I just want to hug him and like hold him and I'm just enjoying him, right?
Yeah.
But then when I come home and I don't have a baby or I'm not hearing a baby cry or anything like that,
That's when it hits.
it hits me 10 times harder that I actually don't have Leon. And I'm a mourning mum.
Mm.
And I think that was that at the start was a really hard balance, because it's like I want to be there every second and I want to help my sister and I want to enjoy this. And then, but as soon as I get home and home is quiet, it really, really affects my mental health. So it was kind of like hard for the first couple of weeks to find the balance. How about you?
Yeah, I guess slightly similar. I haven't really, I guess, been around Raf as much as you, because
Yeah.
I've been at work or been
Yeah,
busy.
exactly.
But yeah, it's hard. It's an awkward one.
Yeah.
Very, yeah. He's a very precious little baby.
Yeah. Oh, the family, like,
He's got his mum's feet.
he has his dad's feet. They look like little pickles. Sorry, Anthony. They're so cute, though. I've never wanted to kiss a baby's foot that much. Obviously, when I had Leon, I didn't, I don't know why. I was very, and other mums that have had stillbirths tell me that they felt the same. I didn't know what I could and couldn't do with him.
Yeah.
So, like, my biggest regret is not kissing him. Like, you know, anywhere on his body I didn't kiss. I just, like, touched his cheek and his hands.
You're in, obviously, a completely different, I guess, world emotionally, physically.
Yeah.
You've just delivered a baby. You've delivered a baby knowing that your baby's not alive.
Mm.
So it's not on you to be in the right mind space.
I know. I just
know.
wish I kissed him, you know? Like, But one thing that you did, like, we kissed the coffin.
Mm.
And that, in a way, like, you know, got to kiss some part.
Mm.
Yeah.
Give him a kiss goodbye.
Yeah. But that's one thing I really regret, not knowing to kiss him. But yeah, anyways, like seeing Raf's feet and stuff like that, like, yeah, they're just so cute. So yeah, that's like the biggest thing that's kind of happened in this last month. We've been blessed with a nephew. A lot of our friends have had babies this month as well.
This past week, I think I've seen maybe 5 or 6 babies posted on social media.
Yeah, I think 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
6 posted, but 7 that we know about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I've seen a couple like announcements and stuff like that. It's like, it's all around you.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's our age group, right?
Yeah.
So, like, when I was pregnant, there were like a lot of my friends were pregnant at the same time, and now they're all having their babies.
Yeah, I feel like when you fell pregnant with Leon, not many people were pregnant yet.
No, they weren't.
So like when we announced it, not many other people were announcing it. And then maybe a month or a few weeks later, then we found out about a whole bunch of other people.
Yeah.
And that's where we're at now.
Yeah.
So all of them are having their babies now.
Yeah. Which I know this is going to sound like, I don't know if it sounds bad to say, but I've kind of like held my breath until I found out that the baby's okay and like the mum's okay.
Yeah. It's
this other level of anxiety. Like every time I pray when I go to bed, my mind goes straight to like the mums and the babies, because I'm like, please God, just let them have their happy ending. Let the baby be okay. You just don't want anyone to experience what we've experienced.
Yeah, of course not.
But it does, like, without saying, not to sound, we're not envious or jealous. We're not those types of people, but it is hard.
Yeah. It's hard to see it, but it, in a weird way, gives us joy as well.
Correct. Yeah.
Like, it's good for us to see the happy endings.
Yes. Because then we're like, oh, that can happen.
Yeah.
Sorry. I've got a bit of a cough.
Yeah.
But yeah, so We have been talking to each other about our emotions a lot. But we also are on wait lists to see a psychologist.
It's
Red Nose.
it's an organisation called Red Nose. It was passed on to us through
The Mercy.
through the hospital when it all happened, and there's just a long wait list.
Yeah,
Just to
because
get
there's
on.
a lot of parents.
Yeah, and I think they
specialise.
they specialise in, I guess, grieving parents.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one would be like a family counselling. So Ange and I would attend together. And then I've also registered, still on the wait list, registered for Mums Matter Psychology. And they specialise in mum grief with, I think, a bunch of things, but one thing that they specialise in is stillbirth. Yeah. And then that transition in if you are thinking of having a child and, helping them through the next pregnancy. Because obviously, not obvious, but I'm assuming I will be very anxious if I was to get pregnant on whether or not it's going to be
what's going to happen.
What the outcome's going to be.
I think the hardest thing will be once you start to feel movements, and then when you're not feeling them when you think you should be feeling them. I think that's going to probably be the biggest test.
I'll probably be monitoring a lot.
So you should.
I was with him and I didn't even need to.
Fair enough.
Do you know what I mean?
You have access to it, you might as well do it. It's better to be safe.
It's always better to be safe. Yeah, you're right. Ange did something to honour our boy. Do you want to talk about that?
You can.
I'm so sorry, guys. Do you want to show it?
What?
The tattoo.
It's a little one.
Our dear friend Sarah designed and tattooed Ange. It's a little lion, and on his paws it says Leon, Ali, and then Owen on the other side. And it was kind of like taken from, so I don't know if we've ever posted this, but we had a baby shower, and as our thank you gifts
Little Bomboneri.
Little Bomboneri was a lion candle because we already knew his name. So we're like kind of playing tricks on people because no one guessed
There's
it.
a little bit of a hint.
Yeah, a little bit of hint no one picked up on.
Yeah, in the baby shower we had like a like a little game, like a little questionnaire thing where you could fill out questions like, what do you think the baby's name's going to be? Or little things like that, like all the other stuff.
Colour of his eyes, because you've got green, I've got brown. How much he would weigh.
Yeah. Just little stuff like that. It's like a little
Just
fun
a fun game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've still got all the answers.
Yeah.
Some of them put some really good names down, but we already knew his name.
Yeah. No one picked Leon.
No one picked Leon, no. And no one picked the second name that we had. So, yeah. And then Sarah designed it off the candle, and also it was Here Comes the Sun. That was the theme. And there was like sunflowers and stuff. And Leon had like really curly hair. And anyways, she made the hair, the mane, like really crazy and curly and cute. I love it. Originally, you wanted it on a different party
I
body.
was going to get it at my forearm originally.
Yeah. But
Someone said no.
why did I say no?
I don't know, because you said it would make you sad every time you see it.
Yeah, because it was like bang in my face, That's nice because it can be seen but not seen. And also when you put your arm down, it touches your heart.
Ooh. Look at you, big thinker.
Yeah.
Nah, it is. It's a nice spot. It's tucked away.
Yeah. It's a nice spot. Did you feel emotional getting it?
Yeah, I wouldn't say emotional. Well, I don't know. I can't really remember.
Are you joking?
Nah.
On the way to getting the tattoo,
Yeah.
do you remember the signs? Or do you just remember the one?
I just remember the street we parked in.
The car that was in front of us?
No.
Leon's electrician?
Lion. Was it Lion?
Leon.
Pretty sure it was a lion.
Leon.
Okay, Leon.
The French spelling with the Y. But that's
No, that was the street name. The street name was Leon with a Y.
Yes, I know.
And then I'm pretty sure it was Lion Electrician because it had the lion on it. So
Anyways, we got three whatchamacallit?
signs.
From our boy that day on the way to get the tattoo.
Mm.
So that really
What was the third one?
I saw 111 somewhere.
Oh. Nice.
He was born 111. But yeah, I feel like it's always nice when we get blessed with those signs.
Mm.
I've been getting them a lot lately.
Yeah, it gets to a point, it's like, am I looking for them?
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Or are they real?
So I don't know if you know this, towards the end of the pregnancy, I used to play the Lion King soundtrack to him all the time. Because you know how it calms me down. It does. It calms me down. Anyways, and The Lion Sleeps Tonight was the song that I used to play to him all the time. And I was really, really missing him a couple of days ago. And I walk into house. Mind you, I don't need to go into house. I don't know why I was walking in there. And then the song came on.
When you're crying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Before walking in.
Yeah. I'm crying all the time. I think that's just normal. I don't think I've missed a day of crying.
Nah, I think you had one.
One?
Yeah.
Oh, yay. Yeah, our reality is it's pretty tough.
Yeah. It's interesting.
I don't like social settings anymore.
Yeah. They're a bit it's a bit hit and miss.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't know if it's the setting itself, it's the company, or what it is. It's like you kind of feel, it's like you feel people uneasy.
Yeah, like they don't know how to talk to us.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, they're probably just like
But then again, like that could also be in our heads as well.
100%, yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. I forgive you.
Thanks. Nah, social settings are a challenge for me, personally, because I feel like I try to be G'd up and I try to be in that environment. But if I'm having a bad day prior, like just say for something so stupid, but I saw a TikTok the other day of a 11-year-old boy singing to his mum with so much love and joy. And in the song, he was saying how much he loves his mum and adores his mum. That one TikTok sent me for 4 hours, hyperventilating, crying on the couch, wouldn't get up. I was like, nah, never going to get this. Leon's gone. He's never going to be able to sing to me, his mum. It was just, I've come to terms with, I think I need to get off TikTok.
I think you do too.
Yeah, I cry all the time.
I don't know how you always manage to set your TikTok algorithm to give you some either baby TikToks, sad stuff.
IVF journeys.
Yeah.
Everything to do with motherhood, getting pregnant, stillbirths, everything you can think of is on my TikTok. And mind you, when everything happened with Leon, I started a new TikTok because before it was what do you do when your kid's 1 month old? What do you do when your kid's 2 months old? So I could prep myself, or labor prep. Oh, and it's just gone back. I've started saying not interested.
Oh, yeah. That's smart.
So all the baby stuff. So fingers crossed.
Mm.
Or just get off it.
I'm more curious about this not interested stuff. See if it actually works.
We can try.
Yeah.
I'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah, let me know. and might need a cry tally.
Yeah. We touched on footy quickly, but maybe you can talk about going back, starting pre-season. How's it going for you?
At the start, like it was a bit it was refreshing to get back out there and be training and stuff. So it's good when you're out there, when you're working, training. A lot of it, your mind's kind of focused, so it kind of takes your mind off, I guess, the real world at times. Sometimes you can lapse back in or whatever. So that stuff's good. Had our first little bit of like game simulations, it was an intra-club match last week, which was good. Like I felt like I was going okay, like playing well. When I was in the game, I was focused, I was switched on, and then I got subbed out for a little bit of it. And then one of the guys there has his son that comes around. He always runs around. He's like, looks for his dad, gets him water. And I don't know why. Just coming off seeing that sent me.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like I had to have a little bit of a timeout, find a little corner or something out there just to get it all out.
Did you cry on the field?
I was
Not on the field.
Yeah.
Did you cry at footy?
a little bit. And then, yeah, by the time that all happened, kind of got enough composure. The next quarter started, I was back on the ground. But
Anyone know?
I don't know. Don't think so.
Yeah. That's really it's hard, obviously for you to go through that, right? But hearing that as your wife, I just always imagined getting him a baby jersey and putting sit him on the back and 34 and surprising you at one of the games with him wearing it. And we would have been there every single game. I'm a massive Ange fan. I'm there every game. Well, not through my pregnancy. On the really cold days and when it's raining, I didn't go.
It's fair enough. It's a bit windy out at Wallen.
Yeah, I tend to watch a lot of your games. And we've been talking about this early days, before we were even married. I'd always come down with the kids one day and stuff like that. And, when I was pregnant and I was gumming around the games, the mums of the players or even the players' misses, they obviously saw me very pregnant. And, you just get excited. You see everyone bring their kids and the wives and the mums are there cheering on, the players. And I just remember asking, one of the mums, how are you okay with your son playing? Because, I was thinking, one day when Leon plays,
yeah,
I'll bloody lose my mind if, he got injured, because I lose my mind when you get injured. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's completely understandable.
Don't get me wrong, it's, I love seeing it.
Yeah.
The guys that have their kids there and they get them involved and,
It's so nice.
It's you can see it's the kids having the best time of life. That kid is looking forward to whatever, come to that session or a Saturday for game day.
Yeah.
That's making their week.
Yeah.
So yeah. But obviously.
You can't help when your grief strikes.
Yeah.
And it's not like you're looking at their family and thinking, you're just thinking, this is what I could have had.
Yeah, it's because you've obviously, throughout all of it, you picture yourself in that situation. It's natural. Everyone visualizes some sort of future, whatever it may be.
Yeah. I think we always forget we have to let go and let God. It is probably the hardest thing to do in life.
Mm.
And when people say, he's got a better plan or he's...
Yeah. Sucks to hear it.
It really sucks to hear that. And it also, I really don't like, well, not that I don't like, but it just triggers me when people say like, oh, God gives, the strongest people these trials and tribulations. It's like, I don't want to be strong. I'm okay to be weak in his eyes so I don't get any more. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That was pretty much footy.
Yeah, but I'm glad you're back because I feel like when you're back at training and stuff, it's normal.
Yeah, it's
for
routine.
us. It's routine.
It's been good, and like we've got a good routine with gym as well.
Gym is keeping me sane.
Yeah.
I love our gym so much. We both train at Body Lab in Epping, and it is such a good community and group of people. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely like it's a good bunch to be around.
Yeah. Definitely. So yeah, I've been training, which is great. Slowly getting back to my pre-baby way.
Hitting some PBs,
Yeah, hitting some PBs. Trap bar, how much did I do?
wasn't it?
70?
Not
70
bad. Trap bar deadlift.
Not bad. Good size. I don't know what my squat bar... Did we even do one?
No, we didn't do squats.
I really wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Anyways, next one.
Yeah, we'll tell them next testing day.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're kind of like... I'm focusing on my health a lot. With what happened with my liver and stuff, there's obviously like more testing that it's not as, it's not like I just gave birth and that was it and like I recovered straight away and everything's good. Thankfully, I recovered from like birth, but internally, I still need to do testing for my liver, which has been challenging. Not the actual test, the tests are blood tests, so they're fine.
Just mentally challenging.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's another step in the road or...
Yeah.
But
yeah, so just, focusing on our health, both of us, collectively.
yeah, trying to eat a bit healthier.
Yeah.
Just move a bit more.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about me going a bit crazy last week?
So no, it was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, was it?
I reckon it was it'll be 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Because we only given us, we didn't give it enough time for what.
Yes, 2 weeks. Yeah.
So I think it was, late Jan, Sarah put her foot down. I think.
I was reading a book.
Yeah, she was reading a book about.
Called Elements, the transgression of Elijah. Anyways, epic book. Continue. Sorry.
Right. So in this book, Elijah goes to, something happens in his life. He goes through tribulations and he goes to Egypt, essentially. And for those that aren't aware or didn't know that, we went to Egypt last year. We got to visit like my family, and then we got to visit some monasteries and some other pretty cool places.
Really, really cool places, like old ancient churches.
Yeah. And there was this one monastery or ancient church that Sarah really fell in love with, just outside of Cairo.
Deir Badamus.
Yep. And she just loved it. She just keeps talking about wanting to go back.
But I don't know if anyone remembers, when I was delivering Leon, that's all I could picture was Deir Badamus.
Yeah.
I pictured myself sitting where I was sitting when we originally went, like near the altar. I was right in front of the altar. And I just pictured myself there while I was pushing him out.
Yeah. So, and I think a little bit mixed in with, we'll touch on a bit later, is about you going back to work
Yeah.
soon.
Yep.
So, Sarah goes back to work, I think.
In a couple of weeks.
Yeah, something like that. So she was having a little bit of a panic, thinking, that's it. We've got to go back. I've got to go back to Egypt before I go back to work. Needs to be done.
To the point where my passport expired when we came back from America, and I paid $500 and something so I could get it in 2 days.
Express.
And I was calling them, making sure it was coming. Got the flights organised, not paid, just organised. Got accommodation, planned out the itinerary roughly.
Pretty much it was all set out.
It was all set out. It was going to be like a 10K trip, maybe a bit more.
And it would have only been a 2-week trip, if that.
Made Ange get approval from his boss, which he did get. And then there was something in my gut that was saying, maybe you shouldn't go. But I was like, nah, I want to go.
Yeah.
And then what'd you do?
What did I do?
You told me to message.
Did I tell you? Or
You told me to. You're like, double check with him. So our 2 priests were overseas, and he's like, just message and see like what he thinks about us going to Egypt.
Yeah, just have a chat with him.
Just have a chat. Anyways, he's in Egypt. I have no clue what the time frame is.
Yeah, so they're on a trip in Egypt now. They've got a youth trip in Egypt.
Yeah.
Taking some, some youth there.
Anyways.
And then you've messaged him.
I messaged him at like 7 p.m. at night, but I don't really know the time difference in Egypt. So I didn't expect a message back or anything. Anyways, our priest, he messaged me back saying, can I call you? And I was like, yeah, of course. Anyways, the moment I heard his voice, I just started crying because, I don't know. You know when those people are just warm? And he's like, what's going on, whatever. And then I told him, look, how I'm feeling and how I just feel like I need to go to this monastery to be with I need to be in silence with God, and I feel like I need to do a lot of soul searching. And then he just said, God is everywhere. You don't need to go to this. He's like, by all means, do what you want. Like, I'm not telling you not to do this, but God is everywhere. You don't need to go to a monastery, across the world, just to be with God. And then he also made a very valid point saying, because he knows, like, when I came back from America and Mexico, it
like you're still feeling it, but it puts it to the side a bit.
Yeah, Leon's grief gets louder. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, because it's almost it's not on pause in a sense where it's like you're still feeling it, but you're so distracted at the same time because you're doing so much.
But I also think every month that goes past, it's like the volume gets put up a little bit more. And people think the volumes are getting put down because, like, you're healing.
Yeah.
Grief's not like that. Or for me anyways. It's actually getting harder. Anyways, and he's like, when you came back, like, it hits you harder when you come back to reality. He's a very smart man, a very wise man, and I think he knows me very well. So that phone call put me at ease knowing that I don't need to go. It's kind of erratic, booking it and going for 2 weeks. So instead we're moving houses.
Yeah.
That was already, it was in the plans to get out of this house, but it's just been really triggering being in this house. That's all.
Yeah, I think firstly with the trip, it's more when we're away, it's not too bad, but when we get back to reality,
10 times.
It just hits
Yeah.
again. And then especially when you say like this house, when you come back to this house, it's all the memories of that year
Yeah.
or however long it was, 9 months or whatever it was with him
Yeah.
leading up to it, and you've visually planned it all.
Mm. Like this room, I can see all of his baby
Yeah.
stuff in. Or the other night when I sat up in the bed, and then I remembered, like that was the exact same position that I felt him kick the last time. It's just hard. I'm really excited for a new beginning though.
Yeah, it'd be good to get just a new environment.
Yeah.
Be handy.
Yeah, very. But yeah.
Yeah, we touched on it before. Going back to work.
Yes. Excited, nervous, scared. Scared to bump into people that don't know.
You had lunch last week?
Yeah, I had a lunch. That was really nice. But I had a panic attack. Not because of the people. Like, I work with really great people. The actual building, I don't know why. It really triggered me. Going into the office, a lot of memories of me being pregnant in that office, waddling around, making my breakfast. Yeah, it's hard.
It'd be good though once you're back, I think.
Yeah, I think routine will help me a lot.
Yeah. I reckon the first month will be a little bit finding your feet.
I'll be so tired.
Yeah. Can't wait for that. You're nice when you're tired, it's okay.
Oh, well, you wanted to marry me. But yeah, so what have I been doing in the time that I'm still on maternity leave? I am a massive swimmer. Anyone that knows me knows if it's a hot day, I'm either going to the pool or the beach. So we've been going, it's actually really cute. We've been going to the dog beach with Pharaoh.
Yeah. I've taken
He
a couple of
loves
times.
it.
Just out at Port Melbourne. But I don't know about it now because the showers and his feet.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay. So you tell.
No, just those that know like the common beaches that in Melbourne or the easiest accessible ones aren't the nicest, I guess. And you can imagine the ones that they dedicate to be dog beaches are going to be probably the least, I guess.
Nice.
Nice, yeah. Probably not the best out of that lot as well. So it's not a bad beach, but it's just the sand there's full of broken shells that are sharp. So it's not.
It's essentially, if anyone's been to Europe, you know how you've got the rocks everywhere and it hurts your feet to step on it? It's like that, but broken shells instead.
Yeah.
So it really hurts.
So when he's there, he loves it. Like
He's obsessed.
yeah, you wouldn't know, but then like the next day or whatever, you can see him licking at his paws or like in the crevices is like little micro cuts or whatever, and I don't know, it just gets a bit.
Last
touch
time
and
we
go.
saw there was a shell, like a broken shell stuck in it.
Yeah. So, but he loves it. He could not care less.
Yeah. But you know, like Safety Beach, how they've got the dog beach.
Dog section, yeah.
Dog section. That's nice. That's just sand.
That is, but it's also all the way in Safety Beach.
Yeah. And this has just been like a night thing.
Yeah,
like
it's a
we've just
half an hour
gone
drive.
Yeah. We've gone for a night swim with him
Yeah.
and stuff.
So they've been good.
Yeah, so I've been, and you know, when Angie's at work and stuff, I've been going, sometimes I went to like Northcote pools or Oak Park pools or just pools in general. But the other day I went to Northcote pools by myself. And during the day, like I already mentally prepare myself to see some mums because it's a good day. They're going to take their toddlers out or their babies out. I expect it. But what are the odds that on this particular day I'm in the water, 4 mums and 4 babies around the 4-month to 5-month-old like mark jump in the water right next to me, and all the mums, and the reason why I know that they were 4 to 5 months is because they were mentioning how old their babies were. They were standing right next to me, and how they're, you know, finally getting their body back, and, you know, they're just complaining about motherhood. And I take my hat off to mums, because I could imagine how much of a struggle it is. But as a mum that's grieving, that would love to be tired, it's really, really hard to hear. It was just really hard to see those babies around what Leon's age would be. So I just like got myself out of the water, and I was like, you know, just read your book, like you're fine, you're safe, kind of thing. And it just kept getting to me, and I'm really upset with myself for letting it get to me, because I'm so happy for those mums and those babies. I think it was just like, sometimes it's a bit too much.
I think it's okay to take yourself out of an uncomfortable environment. Like, it's not something you should really be upset about.
Yeah, but like, I know better.
Better than what?
Like, as in, like, as a Christian, like, I know better to, I don't know.
But you haven't done anything wrong. You've been uncomfortable. You're in a situation, and you've just removed yourself from it. You didn't make a scene. You didn't, I don't know, abuse them or say anything to them or make them feel uncomfortable.
No, I would never.
Exactly. So you haven't done anything wrong. Wouldn't say.
I think I'm more frustrated myself for letting it get to me.
But things will get to you. It's how it is. Like, it's life.
I just wish, like, there was a way of, I don't know, coping with this better.
I guess that ties back into the waiting list.
Yeah.
And maybe they have the answers.
Yeah, I don't know if it's ever going to get easier.
Time will tell.
Oh, have to find humour in it, eh?
Yeah. What else are you going to find?
But yeah. Anything else you want to add before we wrap it up?
I don't know. Anything you want to add?
Probably just this podcast is obviously it's beautiful and I'm enjoying it, but it can be really difficult to be this vulnerable. Like, sometimes I think about like how people perceive us on the podcast, if they think we're fine because we're able to talk about it, but then at the same time, like, do they think we're really struggling? Like, I think I need to stop worrying about what people think and just know that for the bigger picture, we're doing this to honour Leon and help other people go through what we're going through.
Yeah. Not just what we're going through as well, just help them go through whatever they're going through.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like, everyone's got their own story. No one's going to have the same one. It's going to be slightly different, but there's always going to be that little bit of similarities.
Yeah.
That'll help that next person get over the hump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I struggle with being vulnerable.
You've always struggled. Not, I wouldn't say struggled, but you've always shied away from being like in like social media or.
Yeah, I was that type of person that would post and delete.
You are that. No, you've been better.
Come on, man. I've improved. No, I just get really, I don't know why I care I don't know why I let people, I don't know.
Affect you.
I don't know why I worry. I don't even know what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
I don't like caring what people think.
Yeah.
But it's hard to stop your mind going there when you're sharing something so vulnerable.
Yeah, of course.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. But I guess it's it helps in a sense.
Like push my boundaries
Yeah.
or help others?
Oh, both. It shows that you're pushing through something that's hard. So it might give someone that confidence or that little edge to push through whatever there is they're going through, and helps you, I guess, grow with whatever it is.
Mm.
I don't know. I'm just waffling.
Yeah. I think fortnightly uploads might be better as well.
Depends.
Depending on like content. Like if people want to come on,
Yeah.
we'll put more episodes out. But it's been a bit quiet on the DMs lately.
Yeah, definitely.
So feel free to let us know if you want to be a part of Unspoken Chats.
Yeah, don't be shy. Jump on. Have a chat.
Yeah. Have a chat.
Have a chat, mate.
Look at me. I'm being vulnerable. You can do it too.
Yeah, look at her. No. Should be good. I reckon we wrap it up here.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
All right. Thanks.
Bye.
See you. Bye.